It was a night Nikki Perry will never forget. The Florida mother actually saw her husband die in front of her eyes, only to see him wake from the dead. Doctors called Darrell Perry the miracle man. He suffered a massive heart attack, leaving him in a vegetative state, only to give his family and doctors the shock of their lives when he miraculously woke up 3 weeks later. Darrell and his wife Nikki join us. Thank you for being with us.
Thanks for having us.
Well, Darrell, you're clearly a guy who's in good shape. You played football down at the University of Florida, married your college sweetheart, and, you know, you've been leading, I assume, a pretty healthy life. All of a sudden, you die in the middle of the night. Nikki, what did you think?
I was in shock. I thought he was playing. I thought he was snoring. I kicked him, you know, you're snoring, wake up. And he just made a really weird sound. And when I looked, he was not snoring at all.
So what exactly did they tell you happened, Darrell? Because the doctors say you were dead.
But they didn't tell me anything. They talked to Nikki.
Yeah. So, Nikki, when you rushed him to the hospital, what happened there? And how did they tell you your husband's alive?
Well, the paramedic who came to our house, the first person on the scene said, "Oh, he's gone." So that was the first negative indication that they thought he was gone. And then when we actually went to 2 hospitals. We went to one first, and then he was airlifted to another hospital where he stayed for quite a few months, where he got really tremendous care. And while he was there, the doctor told me, he said, the only brain activity we're seeing are continuous seizures. He said the brain cells are making their last gasp for air. They're all dying. He will be brain dead. You need to think about when you're going to remove life support.
Oh, I can't even imagine being put in that situation. What happened then? How did he all of a sudden turn around, come out of this vegetative state?
Very just miraculous. Just we believe it's God's healing power. We got rid of that one neurologist who was very negative and didn't want to give him a chance, because I was not going to pull the plug. I didn't feel like God was saying it was his time to go. And we got another neurologist who was very straightforward, a wonderful gentleman who said, you know, the brain's a mysterious organ. We don't know. And every day there started to be little changes on his EEG. He was still physically not moving, not speaking, not doing anything, just still in a comatose state. But the EEG would do strange things, is what they would say. The EEG would do. And then eventually he started having other kind of brain activity, gave us more hope, and kept treating him aggressively. Well, and here he is.
I have to ask you probably what everybody wonders, and that is, when you die, what happens? Do you see a light? Do you hover over your body? Did he ever tell you what happened?
He did. He actually, when he was still in the hospital, when he was learning to speak again, he actually spoke to the speech therapist. And he doesn't specifically have a remembrance of telling her this, but I was there and she was there. And she asked him what happened, and he said, I don't know. I saw a light. And then I saw the beautiful faces of my children and my beautiful wife, and I went back away from the light. And he has since told me that he saw his uncles who had passed away and some other family members who had passed away, and they were all standing there looking at you, smiling. Yes.
Oh, boy. Well, I'll tell you what, that gives probably a lot of people hope. We are just so thankful that you are still with us. It's an amazing story. And I'll bet. We appreciate you sharing it with us. I know it's still fairly difficult for you. Darrell Perry and Nikki Perry, appreciate your time.
Thanks for having us.
All right.